State Farm. Rudy Gay, Zach Randolph, and Marc Gasol, the front court. Mike Conley and Tony Allen in the backcourt. And for the Spurs, Green and Leonard out on the perimeter. Duncan out there with Boris Diaw, and it's Parker in at the 1. Now here's Gasol. Shoots over Leonard. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. So it's San Antonio now. Parker with it. Duncan, defended by Gasol. Duncan, the pass to Parker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, you know, Tony Parker, ever since he entered the league as a young 19-year-old, has been one of the real speed merchants. I mean, and now in his 30s, you wonder how much longer he'll have those wheels, but so far, no slowing him down to this point.
And penetration, really the foundation of Tony Parker's offensive game. A lot of blow-bys in there, Steve. He has a great knack for finding room and making it work once he gets in the lane.
Yeah, unbelievably fast, and he's got that floating leaner that's so difficult to block in the paint. So to me, that's the key to his offensive game. He can get past you, then he can score in a variety of ways in the paint.
The Grizzlies off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. Randolph dishes to Conley. Pass to Gasol. Duncan on him. Fades away. That's good. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. It's Parker with the drive. Over Conley. Knocks down the jumper off the quick drop step.
He is so good at working himself into the open spots on the floor inside that three-point line. And crucial that he converted those foul shots. They've got to continue to eat away at this lead.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Spurs leading by 5. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Parker and Manu Ginobili, their backcourt. Splitter is out there with Matt Bonner. And it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward. Gay kicks to Conley. Feeds to Gasol. Down low. Gay drops in the layup for 2.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Playing much better here, guys, and it looks like they're starting to make up some ground. We'll see if that can continue.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the Spurs with some changes. Duncan comes in for Matt Bonner, and Boris Diaw is subbed for Splitter. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Spates checked in for Gasol. Randolph comes in for Jarrell Arthur. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And Ellington is subbed in for Mike Conley. Ginobili outside. Kicks it to Parker. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Spurs lead by 5.
Now, presented by Sprint.
The weekend.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Looking at the game Parker's been having, 4 points and 2 assists as well.
Well, he's dominated this game. Not only has he gotten to the free throw line with his aggressiveness, but he's gotten open shots for his teammates as well.
Well, those are the 2 most fundamental areas of the game, guys.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The great trio in the front court. Rudy Gay, Zach Randolph, and Marc Gasol. Mike Conley and Tony Allen in the backcourt. Green. And Diaw kicks to Parker. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. And that's now 6 points for Parker.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and When's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Back to Randolph. Lets it go with the three. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight. Conley against Parker. Shot misses.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here's Gay outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I'll tell you what, he can be an offensive force when he's on top of his game, guys, and he usually is.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Spurs out in front, leading by just 1. And we'll be back right after this. Welcome back. It's time for the fourth quarter and time to check in with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke, to find out who had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
Gentlemen, Tony Parker has had an uncontainable game tonight. His first 3 quarters were terrific. This game probably wouldn't be nearly as close if it weren't for his contributions. But he's got more work ahead of him as we go to the fourth period. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Doris. He's brought his A game for sure.
Kevin, maybe even his A-plus game. I mean, he's been the man of the hour. I don't know if it was by design or by accident, but this club has completely depended on him for the entire game today.
Yep, and he's delivered, Steve. I mean, I don't think it was an accident at all. They know what he's capable of, and they wanted to come out and get everything they could out of him, and they had.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Gary Neal is out there with Ginobili. Then it's Splitter. Then it's Steven Jackson. And it's Bonner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gay. Count!
Big time shot.
Really clutch.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bonner, defended by Gasol. Jackson passes to Neal. Shoots over Bayless. Neal's shot is off. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Some clutch free throws to close it out.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. They pulled off